Okay, so today marks the 100th session, and the tribe is now 2 years old and 1 month. And I want to take this opportunity to express my deepest gratitude to all of you being on this journey, trusting the call within, answering our innate truth that is sometimes obscured but never truly extinguished. So I want to also share this, my journey with the tribe. When I started the tribe teaching, after a few sessions, maybe like 3 or 4 sessions, I started to shift the tribe teaching to non-duality, which happened very early on. And in doing so, I was slightly concerned that such teaching, the non-dual teaching, won't appeal to most. Yet, of course, it didn't matter at the end, because numbers don't matter. They have no consequences, truly. If there is one person listening, that is enough. Yet my observation is that the spiritual communities lean more towards the ego gratification teachings and are based more on beliefs and delusions. Most of them, of course, not all of them. Yet the true spirituality, real spirituality, is not about fifth dimension or ascension or aliens or spirits or conspiracy theories. True spirituality is about actuality, what's actual, here, real, now, stripped off conditionings. Looking at your hand right now, looking at your hand and experiencing your hand without labels, without conditionings, without concept, without beliefs is as spiritual as it can get, because this is God. Looking at someone or something, seeing them stripped off conditionings, labeling, concepts, and belief is as spiritual as it can get. They are God, and so are you, and that's love. Rumi said, if you want what visible reality can give, you are an employee. If you want what the unseen world, or if you want the unseen world, you're not living your truth. Both wishes are foolish, but you will be forgiven for forgetting that what you truly want is love's confusing joy. We only want to know oneness, to know reality, to know truth. Now, of course, when I say the words non-duality, I understand that most people zone out, or run away, which I understand. Because to die before you die, to let go of what you have identified with again and again and again is not very popular. And it does take immense courage. And I understand as well, because in my journey, I divorced non-dualism for a few years when I was stabbed in my heart by love. So I did lost faith, but that is great, because the truth is not based on faith, but on the actual experience. So I had to lose faith to gain the direct and actual experience of what reality is. And I understand also that non-duality is not the most popular thing, because there are many misconceptions around non-duality. Non-duality, the not two, we are not two, it's simply that. It is merely the simple recognition of your very, very nature, who you are, who you truly are. It's very close, it's you. So my hope is to clear out confusion. And the core of my message is that this recognition, this simple recognition of your true nature is very available, it's very grounded, and is highly rewarding. It's nothing you've known before while asleep in the dream of separation. It is not found in the dream of separation. And most importantly, it does not negate your experience. This is what people fear most. Non-duality does not negate your earthly experience. It does not negate your individuality. It enhances it. It merely corrects the error of separation, hence ending suffering or diminishing suffering. So forget the labels, forget the labels of awakening, enlightenment, and so on. They are very loaded and very deceiving. It is simply like this. We have mistaken ourselves to be something that we are not. And this creates immense suffering in our life, which can dissolve, or at least can be dealt with in a much easier way the more you understand, or the more you know who you truly are, your true being. So in my journey, of course, I had no choice but to teach my truth, you know, and I'm very humbled. I'm very grateful that it has touched you, it has reached you. And I do remind myself sometimes that, let's say, Rumi's poetry is very hard. So perhaps people are riper than we think to unravel the mystery. And perhaps they are readier than we think for the path of love, of self-realization. So the tribe journey has given me an immense deepening of my own recognition of my true self, the true self. In this kind of teaching, the line between the teacher and the student is very blurry, you know? Every one of you is my teacher, and we are all students of the mystery. So, in the spirit of celebration of our 100th tribe session, I want to ask you, after I post this session on the Facebook group, and after you listen to the recording, I invite you to write something in the comment. Let us know about your experience, or perhaps just share something from your heart, unfiltered, directly from your heart. All right. I'm excited to hear from you.